start with a situation that quietly destroys a lot of businesses. Your support inbox is full, customers are waiting, your technician is late to a job, and the client threatening to cancel happens to be one of your biggest accounts. And now your support team needs to fix it without making the situation worse. Because customer support is not about answering tickets, it is about protecting revenue and relationships. Hi, I'm Evie, and welcome to the Sagan Live, where we put real candidates in real scenarios so founders can see how great talent actually thinks. Today, we have Seun joining us from Colombia. Seun has 13 plus years in customer support and operations, including handling high volume service coordination and logistic teams. He's worked with tools like Ring Central, TalkTask, and Google Workspace, and specializes in keeping customer operations running smoothly even when things get messy. Hi, San. How's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Thanks so much for joining us. We're happy that you're here. Why don't you share to our viewers right now where you're joining us from? I'm also curious what time is it there? And in one word, how would you describe what you do? I mean, in
Okay.
one sentence.
Yeah. So I'm currently based in Venezuela. Originally, I was from Nigeria. Well, let's just say I'm from Nigeria, but currently right now in Venezuela. And yeah, I do. Let's just say I'm an all-round person. Okay, I started at the petroleum industry. I worked there for 13 years. I worked in the warehouse, and I had to. One of my basic activities was just to let's just say attend to clients both internally and externally, yeah, and especially our providers. And then right now, for ever since pandemic broke out, things just kind of like changed, and I had to go into different areas, and that was where I basically started with customer relations. Okay, I've been yeah, I've had, let's just say, quite a few experiences with attending to clients, especially like as a call center and stuff like that. Now it's been a great experience.
Yeah, and we'll put that experience to a test with a scenario. Okay, Sayan, so here is your situation. Okay, you're managing customer support for a service company. Let's say that. And at the same time, a customer email saying that their order hasn't arrived and they're threatening to cancel. A field technician calls saying they will be 2 hours late to their appointment, and your support inbox suddenly gets 25 new tickets in the last 30 minutes. On top of that, your manager also messages you asking for an update on a client issue. You are the person responsible for coordination. I'm curious, what do you do first and why?
That's what we call crisis mode. You got all
Yeah,
those,
definitely.
at the same time. Yes. Okay. So first of all, I can remember what one of my earlier supervisors told me, and it's stuck with me ever since then. First, you have to be calm. So that's the first thing. And then start with priorities. Who's first and who's not. First of all, I'll just go with the sorry with the field technician. I'll go there
Mhm.
first because if if they don't, I mean, if they're, let's just say they're missing their session, their treatment, or whatever, their visit for the day, that is a possible way of losing a client because they will be angry and they will have to go after that, try and get them back, and then probably offer them something. So I'm probably going to go there first, talk to our technician, see what's going on, and then call, not even write, call the client, explain what's happening before I write them, to leave everything down in black and white. And then after that, I believe you talked about the manager. The manager will be the second one because I've got
Mhm.
managers that had, I had managers uh, that want they want things done like yesterday. so they're usually impatient. Let's just say. So, what I'll just do is just let the manager know. Okay, just give me 1 second or 1 minute, and I'll get back to you. There's a problem with this technician, and in 1 minute I'll get back to you. And then, or if I have even a little bit more time, I might just tell him, okay, give me 30 minutes or 1 hour. I'll get whatever you need to you. Okay, but first of all, I need to get in touch with the technician and all that. Okay, so that will be the second thing I'll prioritize.
Hmm.
Next one will be the client. Yeah, an angry client is also a potential loss for the company. So
Absolutely. Hmm.
the next thing will be just try and coordinate in a way that the client knows that, okay, so I'm here to help you straighten things out, and we just need a little bit of patience, and we will get things done. And lastly will be the tickets. Actually, one thing, we always have to be conscious of one thing. One thing is to have a person calling you directly. Another thing is to answer emails. So if I have to call a person, or a person is calling me directly, I'll give them priorities compared to emails. So emails will be the last thing that I will focus on.
I love it. I love the workflow and the prioritization and everything that you've shared, actually. I want to dive deeper and have a follow up question regarding the angry customer threatening to cancel. What exactly do you say in that first reply?
For an example, okay, when they call, the experience I've had, just let them know, a calm voice from my part first. Okay, welcome to Huntsman Pest Control, or welcome to Sagan. This is Seun. How can I help you today? I let them drain themselves, let them say everything they have to say. And then I'll just let them go. Okay, so I'm just leaving a report. We have a few procedures that we have to go through, but I'm very sure that we will get things solved. So, but we have to go through a procedure. So, is there anything else I can do to help you? I get everything down, make the report, and that's it. Okay, try not to make it. I never forgot that supervisor I had. She always tells me, never ever make it personal. The client very angry. You just be as calm as possible. Let them know that you're there to help them solve the issue. That's it.
Yeah, I love it. Love it. Well, Sean or Sean, am I saying it correctly?
So I think that's
Sean,
it. Yeah.
perfect. Sean, thank you so much for joining us today and for sharing your input in those scenarios. So, for everybody who is joining us today in this live, go ahead and share us a DM if you ever wanted to meet with Sean, because that's what great support operations look like. Not just answering messages, understanding which issue matters most to the business first. Because a great customer support specialist doesn't just respond to problems, they protect customer relationships and keep the operations running. So, again, if you're a founder or business owner watching this and thinking your customer support could run smoother with someone like Sean on your team, then DM us with the word consultation and we'll set up a quick free call. We'll show you how hiring global talent like this can strengthen your operations without adding massive payroll. If you're curious to learn more, then you can also visit our website, saganpassport.com. That's it for today. Thank you, Sean, for joining me again. See you tomorrow on the next Sagan Live.